Hello and welcome to the Abundology podcast. My name is Renee Spears and I'm a spirit guide channeler and spiritual life and business mentor. And I help people be happy and attract more money, love, time, and joy in their lives. I'm coming to you from Bozeman, Montana, where we expect a few inches of snow today. And this is the weekly energy update for the week of February 5th, 2023. Every Sunday, I talk about how the energy is going to be for the week ahead, and I also infuse the show with some positive vibes, so you get a little positive energy boost just for listening. And today, we have a full moon in Leo. This is the snow moon for obvious reasons here in Montana, and it's full today, Sunday, February 5th, and it's one of those full moons that will look full for the next 3 days. So astrologers consider the Leo full moon one of the most intense. Full moons are always intense because they're a time of release, but this full moon is more intense because Leo is a fire sign, and it brings a fiery energy to our hearts. So think of it this way. The sign that the full moon is in gives it a specific flavor, and Leo is known for being dramatic. It is associated with royalty, glamour, and being center stage. Leos adore attention. They're charming and playful, and they shine. They're the only zodiac sign ruled by the sun. And Leo's represented by the lion. So this full moon reminds us to be ourselves and show that person to the world with courage and confidence. And after the intensity of the past few months, we could really benefit from taking some of this sparkly energy into our lives and owning it. This full moon is a time to give yourself permission to put yourself first. Do something that you love. Do something that makes you feel special and have fun with it. It's so easy to get caught up in all the seriousness of life and all the responsibilities that weigh on us, but the Leo full moon wants us to shine our inner light bright for the whole world to see. There's no shrinking back under this full moon. It's time to step forward, to own your life, to own who you are, to be proud of where you stand, to step into your power with confidence and believe in yourself. The shadow side of Leo can be a bit self-centered or dramatic, which causes them to lash out whenever they're feeling insecure or temperamental. Just think of a lion swiping something with its big paw. So, there's a little bit of that energy out there right now, too. And this full moon opposes Uranus. Uranus is known as the great awakener and the planet of change. And Uranus shakes things up to awaken us to a deeper truth and higher wisdom. It shakes loose anything that doesn't resonate with your soul, and it makes space for what does. And this helps us see things from a new vantage point and a new perspective. And as the saying goes, when we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. So with this shift in perspective, we may find ourselves wanting to change things in our lives or approach things in a new way. We might make a sudden decision, or finally, after years of thinking about it and talking about it, take action on something. So this is your opportunity to align with your heart and soul, to be brave, make the ask, leave the job, apply for the job you don't think you're qualified for, or maybe even come out of the spiritual closet. And thanks to all this change energy from Uranus, the universe is very likely to send a clear sign of what is no longer working in our lives. And let's think of it like that. Thank you, universe, for this wonderful sign that this isn't working, versus, oh my God, I can't believe the shock that came out of nowhere. So once you get the sign, don't be afraid to act. We have the courage and confidence to change right now, thanks to Leo. And the fact that we have 0 planets in retrograde helps us move forward and push forward. It gives us this boost. There's so much change available right now. And while there is this bold, forward-moving energy with this full moon, it's important to keep in mind one of the deeper principles of Leo energy, and that is simplicity. So while Leo is grand and sparkly on the surface, it also loves to keep things simple. Lions sleep 20 hours a day. Often the simplest answers and the simplest actions can be the most profound. Keeping everything simple and following the path of least resistance can keep us in a state of ease and in the flow of energy. So whatever bubbles up for you under this full moon, come back to simplicity. How can you simplify the situation? How can you work with the simplest answer? How can you make it easier? What's the easiest answer? Remember KISS? Keep it simple, smarty? That applies right now. Like we talked about last week, the highlight of the month is having Venus, the planet of pleasure, in its strongest and happiest position in the sky, which is in Pisces. So Venus rules money, love, romance, beauty, and luxury. And until February 19th, our dreams in these areas are within reach. Wednesday, February 8th and February 15th are particularly positive for experiencing all this Venus love. And this year, Valentine's Day promises to be oh so sweet. So even if you don't particularly love this holiday, this is just one of those times when you might as well just lean into it and surrender to love and have a spectacular day. Oh, poor us, huh? And since Leo rules the heart chakra, this full moon is also lighting up our innermost romantic desires and dreams and feelings, as well as our fears. So the key to getting through this full moon is to accept that our lives are constantly evolving and changing. And anything that you're feeling right now is temporary. So if you're feeling fearful, it'll pass. And if you're feeling romantic or confident, it will also pass. So take advantage of that energy now to move forward. So to recap, this is a fiery, dramatic full moon. It's our opportunity to step into our power, to own our lives, to own who we are. And the purpose of this podcast is to share the current energy so that we can use it. And right now, we can use this Leo courage and confidence energy to make big changes in our lives and move forward. Remember to trust any signs from the universe and be brave. This is the time to go for it. So as always, thank you for listening and passing the podcast on to a friend you think may find value in it. I am taking advantage of this lovely Venus energy and the confident Leo energy to attract love. My next and final Calling in the One Women's Circle starts on February 15th. Now, we can amp up our manifesting energy when we do it with other people. So if you want a family vacation, get your whole family involved in attracting it. If you want to increase business, get all your employees involved in manifesting it. If you want to win the lottery, pool your money with other people. If you want to attract your soulmate, do it with a group of people doing the same thing. And that is what my 9-week circle is all about. I would love you to join me if you want to attract love this year. And you can learn more about it and register on my website, Abundology.com. So take advantage of this full moon energy to go for what you want in life. Have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you again next week.